Hey YouTube, Jacob Good to Go Gear here to do an update. I originally got this package last Thursday, the 23rd of June, and opened it up, started the video, got super pissed off, mailed it back to Blade HQ on the 24th, and it is now Thursday the 30th. I called and talked to them Friday morning. They sent out a new Benchmade. I just went online Thursday night and ordered a new one. Called them, told them my problem with the other one. They sent me a shipping label. I sent it back to Blade HQ, and they mailed the new one. I told them to make sure that it hadn't been opened, hadn't been messed with. They said they'd inspect the box, make sure that it was new in the box. So here it is. It got delayed, I guess, because it showed it hit Salt Lake on Saturday. No, on Friday. Like it hit Salt Lake like Saturday morning, Friday night, I guess. And then it just stayed there till yesterday, and then poof, the bitch hit Austin, and then got to my house today. Yeah. So don't know what the hang up was there, but it's here. So a week later, let's do this again. I just got home from work just like last time. Normally I love Blade HQ. I order almost all my knives online from there. So let's see. There's tape on the sides. Sorry, I'm keeping them tablet on so I can go over the specs. Alright, so like I said last time, I'm actually real excited about this. It's one I've looked at for a couple of years and hadn't gotten yet, and then I decided to get it. Let's see. So the normal Blade HQ letter, again, black box. Oh man, but it's been cut. Because all I did was lift. So it has been opened. Damn, that frustrates me. Alright, well last time you could see light through the pocket clip, and the pocket clip was loose. There's also black crap that came off all over my hands. That doesn't appear to be the case this time. The edge does appear to be oiled. There's still black crap coming off. I don't know if you can see that. When we called and talked to Benchmade on Friday about that, they said the only thing that should have anything black come off of it would be the pocket clip because it's painted. Everything else, like there should not be any black stuff coming off the knife whatsoever. So they didn't have an answer for that. It's not doing it as bad as the other one. So, I don't know. I know. The last one, I got to cut the seal on. This one I didn't, and for Blade HQ to assure me that it had never been open. Ooh, man. However, on this one, there's very little side-to-side play. No up and down. It doesn't free flow at all, and the axis lock sounds very gritty. No, baby. And yeah, there's like grit and stuff in there. So I don't know. I don't know if I just need to suck it up and pay off full price and get it from Benchmade. Because at least the last one, the lockup was smooth. It seemed like it also had a little more play in the lock, because that doesn't have much. Like pivot is tight. I mean, I could do it, but you really have to slam it. And what I don't like is, like, I don't know if I'm in camera doing that, but you can hear it, like you can hear and feel the grit every time you open, and just as that access lock slides the whole time. I don't know, maybe I'm being too finicky, too weird, but I don't know, when you pay $200 for a knife, or $182, you know, I expect it to be, especially a damn Benchmade, expect it to be new, crisp. I've seen lots of other videos on YouTube where, you know, out of the box they have a lot more play. I'm gonna go side to side, as mainly just because I'm trying to move it. So anyway, let's go over the knife real quick. The overall length from tip to tip is 9.28 inches. The blade length is 3.98 inches, and it's 0.16 inches thick. So it's a pretty thick knife, and that's what a lot of people say, is it's got a pretty thick blade. And what I like about it is, I don't know why, but for some reason I love the blade design. I don't know, I just love it. I almost got the Benchmade 940, and my wife's like, when you're paying the same price, you want the big one, why don't you just get the big one? So I got the big one. The blade steel is the CPM M4, which is Crucible Metals M4. It's supposed to be very, very hard steel. Benchmade has this hardened to a 62 at a 64 on the Rockwell scale. And I watched the YouTube video. I mean, they take it in the test for the Benchmade people and just bend the blade. I mean, just cup it, man. And the blade, it passes the test. It doesn't snap. It doesn't fail. And then when they lift the machine off of it, it goes almost back to, I mean, it goes what looked like perfectly straight. Of course, it's a flat grind. It's not quite a full flat, but it's a flat. It's about right there. I don't know if you can see that. But right at the tip of the butterfly wings is where the blade grind ends. There's a little bit of a swedge right here on top. And then it gets real thick again here at the tip, which I like that. Real strong tip. The problem I have heard about with the M4, and that I'm hoping I don't experience, is that it rusts very easily. Yeah, it just rusts very easily, so not looking forward to that. But I mean, I keep most of my knives very well oiled. Probably not as oiled as this. I don't know if you can see that, there's oil along the edge of the knife. I got the plain edge version. The handle length, just the handle, is 5.3 inches. It's a little over half an inch thick at the widest point the handle is. Of course, I got black. I do like that it has a stainless steel liner. I like that on my knives. It is hollowed out, which I'd be fine if it wasn't. The knife weighs, Benchmade says it weighs about 5.92 ounces. Let's just call it 6, because that's just kind of splitting hairs. I don't think 6 ounces in my pocket with a good, reliable knife is going to make that big of a difference, personally. But to each their own. The knife comes with the blade in a right-hand configuration, or the pocket clip in a right-hand configuration. It is reversible for tip up only, so you can go left or right hand, tip up only. It has a carbide glass breaker on the tip, which I feel on this knife is not necessary. You know, because I mean, it's so small. I have seen where, I mean, it works. YouTube has proven, like, people on YouTube has proven that it works. So there's that. It's got the axis lock. It's the Contego, which I've heard being chilled. I haven't Googled that yet. And of course, it comes in the Benchmade black box, so it's a tactical. It's one of their tactical knives. But I actually plan to use it just as an EDC. You know, I carry big knives, and this is one of my favorite. What I liked about the 940 is I saw it at the store, and it was a lot smaller, like a lot smaller, but it was so thin and light. And that's what I love about my Interior Rat 1, is that it's just so thin and narrow that I can't help but love it. And if you put these two side by side, yeah, the Wrap 1 still wins the thin, but it's not by much. I mean, if we, yeah, I mean, it's maybe a 1/4 of an inch. And as far as length, they're even down here, they're flush down at the end. And it's got, because of this hump, probably about a 1/4 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch in length. So I think this will be a great replacement. It gives me a great steel, Benchmade quality. So I'm excited to own it. So anyway, this is Jacob with Good to Go Gear. Remember to keep your edges oiled and your gear, your edges sharp, your gear old and good to go, because you never know when you're going to need it. Thanks.